He's a big one. Oh, I was gonna say he's backhanded Shale down and he's ow, knocked me down too. Ooh. I'm still stuck on the female dwarf part.
So I take it that the Swamp Witch and the Grey Warden are, intimate?
I am hoping that is not a reference to Alistair.
Because it believes I'm an oblivious moron.
What up, Shay Shay?
Oh, ho, ho. It does like to laugh, does it?
Yes, it does.
Who knows?
I'm not afraid of anyone, you know?
It's good. Get in the bin.
City. He was here the night he died?
Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't.
Yeah, lucky V is a bit more formidable than an overweight mare. There's a chance there's gonna be consequences for that.
Good morning, night city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride.
She's got many nips all dangling in your face. Massive powers of persuasion. Now, more than ever, we must stand together and rhyme. I probably should have thought to check in there, but I am too dumb. Are you gonna kiss him? You gonna kiss him? No, no, I wouldn't advise that. No problems. We do look good in our matching armor. Oh, you know, and he's off. All right, Justice is wasting no time to serve justice. All right, cool. And Justice, how are you faring after all of this?
This world is nothing like I thought it would be.
Two sabers. Can we fight with two? I want to fight with two separate sabers. That would be awesome. I can't use Seer's lightsaber, so I've got it, but I can't use it. Why did she give it to me then? All right, what Jedi trials await us?
Be beautiful.
Yeah, there we go. That's gonna be so cold. You crazy? Jedi does not choose his Kyber Crystal. The Kyber Crystal chooses the Jedi. Oh, shit.
Close one.
Oh, like when you're in a hot spring in a snow region, which I did in Canada. It was awesome. You like freeze your hair into weird hairstyles. In Star Wars, though, it's always the droids that save the day.
Yes. Enough about that. I've got some business.
Yes?
Yes.
Antoinette sent me. How many little cousins did you find?
All of them.
3. Good work. One of the salamanders had an alchemical manual on him. Take it. Farewell. Wait a
Thanks.
moment. What is it? Thanks. Don't mention it.
Oh god, that was hella clunky dialogue. Ugh, gross. Fail.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I will find her. Or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back! I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
Okay, here we are. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I'm Shade. In the background, we have Frosty once again.
Hello.
How we doing? Midnight Tabby, you've beat me to the punch. I was going to say something very similar. I am in very much in need of some relaxed time. I have had so much going on in real life, both physically and mentally. And I'm like, I'm looking forward. Let's just hang out tonight, Let's just chill. Let's just chat. Let's do some Geralt Witcher shenanigans around Novigrad and see what's happening next with the story and Triss and whatever else. Glad you're here to relax with us, Midnight. Hopefully we can bring that for you. And in the meantime, too, I think there's some chatter between Bright and Frosty regarding... Frosty, your cat has been extra needy and attention-seeking today. Posted on Discord and mentioned here. And then Bright's chimed in to say, well, because it's so cold, her cat's also needy. But come summertime, not so much.
Yeah, that was me in Midnight, yes. I'm a bit exasperated with my kitty because she's been all over me, and if I'm not giving her enough attention, she's chirping at me saying, oi, pats. And then she'll move. If she decides she wants off the lap, she'll curl into my side and press so close that it feels like she's trying to meld into me.
Must be one with the human. Hopefully your cats have been good to you, Midnight, so you can relax as well. I think we're all in a similar boat, it sounds like. We're all a little bit drained, so let's just try and have a chill session. Let's see what happens next. Hope you've got some, well, a few people have got some kitty snugs already. It sounds like you as well, Frosty. Let's, hopefully you've got some beverages or something to unwind. Yep.
I definitely have kitty snugs. I have an overabundance of kitty snugs.
Very good, very good. Hopefully, I've got the audio set too, because I'm assuming everyone can hear Frosty in the background as well. And Midnight, you're planning a trip to Perth. That does not sound relaxing. I don't like planning and organizing things. That's not relaxing for me. Anyway, let's launch in. But it is exciting. I will grant you, that is very cool and exciting though. So hopefully that angle plans out. Why don't I have the voice talking? Is it because I flipped my audio over when I'd already started the game? All right, let's fix that.
I mean, I've got audio.
Of the game?
Yeah.
I don't.
I do.
Why do you get the audio and I don't?
No idea.
That's weird. Frosty's got audio, but I don't. And Frosty's not even in my physical house. Let's exit and restart just to be safe, because I didn't have the audio configured correctly before I launched the game. I fixed it after the game was already launched, so something gone a bit weird there. Let's try that again. Yeah, so that's definitely dinging. All right. There we go. Off to our first fail already. So early on. That's part of the fun.
Stream it to Discord, Chad.
Yes. I will do that also, so you may see the live feed.
Hooray! Oh, and I have sound. Do you have sound?
Yes, I do have sound. Now let's try loading again.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on. The Witcher decided to contact Triss Merigold.
That's right. So last session we did some rat trapping or rat removaling with Triss. So she's in hiding, being a mage, because King Radovid, who's in control of this area, has got like a vendetta or a crusade against mages, which is obviously having another terrible effect on the countryside, where anyone dabbling or fear of dabbling in mages is often persecuted and lynched or burnt or something. And there was one guy. There's like a witch hunter guy who burned people in the square for an execution earlier as well.
Manga.
So yeah, that's not good either. All right.
Right. Sorry. Go back to your map.
Where are we going first? Yes.
Okay, so out on the outskirts of town, you will see a concave, a half circle sort of bridge thing leading from and to a notice board area. So no, a big one. So to the right of where you are. Keep going.
Okay. Oh, here.
Yes. Make your way towards that.
The bridge or the notice board?
The bridge.
All right. To the bridge we go. I have to say, if I'm wanting to have a relaxing session playing a game like The Witcher, which is very open and can be overwhelming, I do very much enjoy just being told what to do by the director, Frosty, to say, just go this way, This is what we're doing next. Awesome, because I don't know what's going to happen. Frosty does. Ooh, shady individual.
Lebioda's wounds.
Ah.
Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, he recognizes Geralt. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, you are kind of famous.
That's true. The Butcher of Blaviken. Alright, so there's a quest marker there, but that's not what we're doing. We are...
Our main quest, so unless you want to do that right now.
No, let's warm up with some random shenanigans. Let's see what happens next. It is nighttime. Do we want to be daytime?
Yeah, nighttime's fine.
Nighttime's fine, alright. At least the city's kind of interesting at night anyway. Am I going the right way? Yes.
Yeah, you'll get there, yeah.
I am. Yep. Cool.
It's right on the outskirts of town. I normally end up coming in this way, so I do it. I do these couple of events.
Gotcha.
Didn't used to allow me.
So Midnight Tabby, you're traveling around again. You're going to see Perth, Margaret River, and Rottnest Island. So that's an area I haven't been to yet. I would very much like to go around the western coast, check out Perth, check out Margaret River, and potentially even head up to Broome. But maybe that's an adventure for a later day. All right,
Continue
am I
along
doing?
that path. Continue along that path you were on, towards the exclamation part. No, towards the exclamation point.
Yep. Because I'd already turned off the path. All right, what do we got? Ronvid of the Small Marsh.
I hope you recognize
You
this guy.
again? Want some more?
Ah,
Bruises on your ass.
this
heel
dickhead.
On God, I say, victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
So this is the doofus that is trying to just fight and kill 100 soldiers or fighters or warriors in the honor of some girl that died. Is that right? Something to that effect, right? We've slapped him once.
Duly heated. Now show me what you got.
Time to do it again. All right, what do you got? Let's do some Quen. All right, you're off to a bad start, little man.
Shut up and fight.
I yield.
Yeah, slapped him.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Next time I'll kill you? No, just get out of my sight.
Go back to Maid Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Oh, he's got some blood on him now. That's kind of cool. Yeah, all I gotta do is just wait for it and then do the counter attack. Just time it right. And yeah, slap him.
Right then, continue along towards the bridge.
Around this way we go. Quite a nice evening out. Warm braziers along the path.
Hail, good fellow. Would you be keen on helping me with a very important matter?
Maybe. Your name is Roston Muggs, so I'm not entirely convinced out of the gate, but let's see.
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Roston Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
Okay. What?
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
All right.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine.
Smelly,
See what I can do.
Sweaty boot coins.
Might be my last
Lovely.
chance. I'm out of ideas if this don't work.
Money.
All right. Go to the place where Muggs was attacked and examine using our Witcher senses. I'm getting the feeling there's lots of trusty Witcher senses to this game. Is that why Viva La Dirt League did skits about Witcher senses?
Oh yes.
Ripping on Geralt's magical senses?
This is all about Witcher senses. You don't.
All right.
I doubt there's a quest that doesn't need Witcher senses at some point.
Alright, so the scene of the crime, right here in front of these guards. Of course. He's a dwarf, so they wouldn't have cared.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
Follow the scent of moonshine. Let's see where it takes us.
I gotta wonder if a scent like moonshine might just burn, you know, the nostril hairs just a little, because it's got to be
probably
really, potent. And I know for me, even strong whiskey will sort of burn my nose on occasion. From
I reckon you're right. But Geralt's tough, so it's fine.
Okay, and this notice board at this inn, you don't touch.
Okay.
Until you want to start the Hearts of Stone DLC.
Stay out
right.
of my way.
Duly noted, thank you. We do not want to do that. He's a drunk guy.
Yeah, all right. Huh?
Wow, he is ridiculously drunk. Holy shit, dude.
Sloshed.
Gerd, this guy smells like the moonshine, hey?
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Oh, we could use some Axie. I do like using Axie, gives us more XP.
Give me the papers. You have to.
If you don't have that skill, you're better off playing him for Gwent, or you got to pay him. And I'm not giving money to no one if I don't have to, so I Gwent if I don't want to take up a slot.
I love my Jedi mind tricks. Right, let's mug him.
But when you're doing an alchemy build like I am, I don't want to waste a slot on Axie. Sometimes I do, and I'll just save before every interaction just in case I forget. And then there's an Axie interaction, I'll reload and replace the skill, or I'll replace the skill before interacting.
Gotcha.
Just so I can use it.
Really gamifying it, hey?
Hey. I save scum and I'm not embarrassed about it.
They must be.
That's alright. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's all about having fun and getting the content and story you want.
Apologies, everybody, if you can hear my cat chirping.
No, we can't. We can only hear you.
Very vocal and very, very, very affectionate.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Hello.
Alright, Muggs, what's your story?
Found the thief who took your documents.
I can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far.
So he did lie.
The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg. And true enough, I'd been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? He weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Not the most noble quest, it seems, but anyway.
It's more a quest about drunken tomfoolery.
1 experience point we got for that.
Hey, it's all about the mini story there.
Oh, no, I'm all about the stories, don't worry.
Lost his papers and can't go home because he's too embarrassed.
No, well...
And his employer will give him for losing valuable papers
Gotcha.
to a valuable house.
Well, I'm all about the stories. Alright, so where are we heading to next?
Well, you've got another exclamation mark on the map. That's just...
Sure do. That one there?
Yep.
Sounds good. Oh, roach. Oh, okay. Yep, very good. From the water through the fence. And away we go.
That's a roach for you. She
Well
used to
done.
live up here on rooftops, you know.
Yep, I've seen screenshots posted online, and I think I've seen it a couple of times when I was doing some of my performance testing before we actually started the playthrough. Mad
It doesn't happen
skills.
to me much, but you know, Roach is just, as you said, she's got mad skills. That leave you scratching your head.
Gifted
going,
horse.
How?
That's okay.
I've seen her come from a tree once. I whistled and she just burst from a tree, and I'm like, that's talent.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Oi, shut your mouth, guard. Sort you out.
Yeah,
These guards don't seem very honourable.
Novigrad is not a friendly place.
So the word scum flows into Novigrad.
How you go with this here?
Sorceresses, their debauchery putting
horse. When suddenly, up he pops and heals me.
Here crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This is here crawls a witcher. Look! The corpse-like visage, the beastly eyes. This is magic that's made a mongrel of a man.
Rude.
The horse aren't steal youngins. Yes, steal them. And subject them to vile torture till the babes transform into beasts wretched as themselves. You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
I think I found some monsters right here, good man.
I scoff at that line.
Best not
rude.
Courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age that should be burned like a withered branch.
Wow. Very rude.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many?
Yeah. Yeah. Shut your...
Something to think about, folks.
Yeah, that's right.
Fierce in the mouth. Put Oller at him and his tail slinks between his legs. Come on, people.
Suck on that, dickhead. Well done, Geralt.
Famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Okay, so if you could open your map again, please.
I like how he shut him down.
So, down towards that, not the notice board at Hierarch Square, but the notice board along that avenue towards the next one. So not that one, yep. There's a little bridge.
Oh, this one, the left one, yep.
Yep, so there's a little bridge down from that. No, other one to the left. No, up. So to the
this
left
one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, head towards that, please.
All right, let's go. What other little stories do we have? I wasn't sure how that little interaction was going to turn out, but I love it when Geralt's got the right amount of sass and shuts people down. It's so good. I have to say, I've been very happy with the writing of Geralt's character so far in this game. It's gotten better with each game. And yeah, just sometimes he just has a little sass to himself. Like even the guy called Muggs, he claimed he was... And he pauses like, oh, mugged, because he like knows how ridiculous that sounds with the names, and even I laughed at that. I like it. Well done, Geralt. Well done, Doug Cockle. Well done, writers at CDPR.
Right, so keep going, because I've... No. Where are you going?
Well, I got catcalled by the Scrumpet.
Strumpet. You mean strumpet?
Oh,
so
yeah,
keep
that
going
too.
straight from here.
Okay. Oh, more strumpets and courtesans.
Ignore it. You'll get distracted and you'll get lost. Where are you going?
This way, there's...
Okay, don't ignore it then. It's just a couple of bandits.
Oh, bandits gonna get fired. Oh, these guys are cheering behind. Are they just watching for a bit of sport?
They're cheering for you because they were the ones that were screaming before.
Ah.
You'll get many of those type of interactions in Novigrad.
That's alright. I'm happy to bring some justice. We picked up a sword. Is it an upgrade? It is not.
No.
Very good. Interesting.
Right, back to where you were.
Mm-hmm.
You got sidetracked.
I did.
Now keep going.
Trumpets everywhere.
Black ones, Redanians. Long as they pay and don't hit.
Oh, wow, okay. Standards. Straight ahead still?
Open him up again. Please. Yeah, no, we want to be going along the shoreline.
Okay, along here.
Yes.
Gotcha. Welcome, Big Vito. How are you doing, man? We're doing some random side quests and events in Novigrad, and soon a bit more story stuff.
Because there's 3 people up by that. Careful when looting in big cities.
Oh, okay. Don't just loot everything without... Okay, very good.
Just in case you were spotted by someone that takes offense, and you get thrashed.
You.
Duly noted.
Picked a bad time to stroll through this borough, mate.
Are any of you gentlemen familiar with Puck? An individual in the employ of a certain Cleaver Varese.
Enough bunk. Purse or perish, mate.
Excuse me, gentlemans.
Hey, you. Don't you butt in like a belch between 2 pints, because you're out of your fucking element.
So make like a hare and sod off.
How about no?
Let's pretend I didn't hear that. Now get out of here, before I get tired of playing make-believe.
I see you lot are tough in the tongue and nowhere else.
Fuck this. We're gonna let some dandy's boyfriend scare us. Let's show him how things are done on our turf.
All right, let's fight some stupid gangsters. Set you all on fire. How you like that? I really like Igni. Come on, bring it. Bring it. Oops, no. Yeah, piece of cake. In the words of Duke Nukem.
Thank you for your help. That's the only way to deal with this rabble. They beg for trouble.
Oh,
and you're begging for trouble just coming here at this hour. Especially dressed like that.
I've come on business.
Good luck with that.
Wait. You helped me once. Perhaps you'd be willing to do it again. For more than a kind word this time.
All right.
What's involved? Just to be clear, I'm neither a bodyguard nor an assassin for hire.
Now, what makes you think I need either of those? I'd simply ask you to accompany me on a stroll. Should anything happen along the way, well, perhaps then you might need to do some work for your pay. What say you to that?
All right, escort quest. Let's do it.
I'll be right behind you.
Keep your hand on your hilt. As a general matter of precaution, of course.
Of course. Always do that when I'm out for a stroll.
All right, stroll time. Why might you be expecting some trouble, my guy? All right, let's... So here we go.
Time I went back to sea.
Very good. Stroll at night time. Ooh, fish tech addict. Hopefully he's being harmless. Do some of these events only occur at night or day as well, perhaps? Well, this lady seems...
Not as far as I can recall right now. I think most of them are just
okay.
Story based. Some are there for forever, and some will go kill some.
I do like how the signs only hit bad guys. So I can just cast it into a crowd of people and only bad guys will get hurt. Wow, that guy got cut in half. And Vito, you raise a good point. Geralt just said he's not a bodyguard and then immediately becomes a bodyguard.
Yes, well, please
Those
be
men
careful.
were waiting for you.
I know.
Lying in ambush.
I shall laugh at your misery.
Those men were common critters. Unaware they'd cast their net for an extremely...
I'll remember that when it comes time for you to pay up.
So they were expecting him in ambush.
But yes, I shall laugh if you get caught and get your witchery teeth kicked in by some
Yes, that's fair.
Redawini guards. But as I was saying, I think some are just main story cut-offs. I don't think there's any actually time of day ones.
Yep, no worries. Ginter, what is his name? Ginter de Laverick.
Ramen supper.
Yeah, pretty sure he's Nilfgaardian.
Oh, okay.
Just judging.
Why are these bandits expecting him? What are you up to, sir? That's what I was saying. Why was he expecting to be encountering trouble?
You shall see.
We shall find out. Patience, the answers always come. Doesn't stop me asking questions out loud.
And also careful, this guy can die.
Oh, can he?
Yeah, he's got a health bar on the side of the screen.
Oh, so he does. I didn't even see that.
Very annoying when you're playing on deathmatch.
Yes, I can imagine it would be.
I save after every fight, just in case.
I have been as well. This guy's got a big ass hammer. Oh, Geralt, you're supposed to parry that.
I've told you before. You cannot parry two-handed wielding weapon people.
So you can't. No, you can't block. Hang on.
But you can't parry them either. They're just gonna stun you.
Let's say I've found a niche I intend to exploit. The details I must keep to myself. After all, I did not agree to pay you to ask me questions.
Haven't seen a single crown yet.
Because we've not yet finished our stroll.
Alright, so you can't counterattack two-handed either.
All you can do is dodge them or roll away from them.
Okay, that I didn't realize. I knew you couldn't block them because you told me about that.
With monsters. It's the same with
Right.
monsters. You can't really block monsters. You can block wolves. You can't parry wolves though.
Okay.
But if it's two-handed, you're better off dodging.
Just
or
dodge.
rolling
Okay.
'cause,
All right.
You're gonna get stunned.
I would have thought they'd be somewhat easier because they move slower, but apparently not. Okay,
No,
duly
they hit
noted.
too hard. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure it's just a thing of the game saying no, they hit too hard with their big sledgehammer.
Yep, sure. That's cool. We can work with that. Somehow it's 3:30 a.m. and we've got a sunrise happening or something.
No, that's I think that's 5:30. There's a little timer. Time beside, I think it says 5:30 in the morning.
You're late. I'm afraid I had some unexpected adventures along the way. However, we can now focus on our core concern, and that is what matters.
Who's the fella followed you here?
He's my gardener. I never go anywhere
Gardener.
without him. He's good luck, you see. Just no funny stuff.
Got it?
Oh, do we ask? Or just wait? Let's just sit silently and see what happens. Size him up. Quiet.
Right, on with it before winter snows surprise us. Got 4 quarts for you now. I can get you another 2 real quick, provided you're not lying about demand.
I am Ginter de Laverack, and I never go back on my word. I had no trouble distributing the last 4 quarts, and I assure you there's demand for more.
We'll see about that. For now, you owe me 5,000 crowns for the last batch.
We agreed on 4,000, and I don't like cheats. I suggest you refrain from trying to pull anything lest you feel a witch's blade in your gut, right?
Sure.
Don't care who owes who or how much, but this man is supposed to pay me, so I'd rather he not get fleeced.
Witcher or not, you can't hope to drop us all.
Wanna find out?
Peace brings prosperity, and
True.
strife's bad for business.
True.
Fine, make it 4,000. Let's go.
Pure pleasure doing business with you.
And Geralt will take the 500
Well,
point
that
difference.
went better than I ever expected.
We done with our walk?
Yes, and here's your pouch.
Sunrise approaches. Looking good, Geralt. Oh, so it's Fizztech, right.
One question. Who buys your Fizztech?
Oh, friends in high places. I have many. They pay exceedingly well, though they're demanding as clients. The Fizztech must be of the purest variety. Pleasure meeting you.
Right, so he's a drug dealer. Cool. Alright, drug money. Yay! Sure! Alright, well, that's what happens when you don't ask questions. Oh, there's some hostile guy over here.
Not your lucky day.
Alright, another bunch of twats. Get some fire.
So many drug bandits in Novigrad.
Oh, rough.
And it's never the guards that deal with them, it's always you.
It's always Geralt.
It's funny, I tried experimenting once by, leading them past some guards. The guards just hooted and waved their fists in the air all excited, and I'm just like...
They were just watching for sport too.
Great job, guys. I really see you earning your pay. And now, you may continue with the main story.
Okay, story time.
Unless you want to, because there is another small event that you can do, but it's for any time. You just got to go back towards that notice board, the same one as earlier.
Oh, that one or
no,
that one.
It's in town.
Oh yeah.
By the bridge. Get that one.
Yep.
Back towards that one, and you walk past that building.
All right, let's do that.
Ooh. But yes, apparently all the hoity-toity people like to snort some fist tech.
Yep, they get the good stuff.
In Novigrad.
They get the clean cocaine.
Well, I suppose they've got the money for it.
Yes, they do. Are we still going the right way? I didn't pay much attention. Push the correct buttons. Yep. 4:30 a.m. and sun is rising. Really? Well, I kind of like the short nights because
for me,
I like the look of the daylight.
And it looks like it's saying 6:30 now, but
it's
I've got a
4:30.
blurry screen. Like that little
You
bit
don't
there
get the clarity that everyone else gets, but you do
That
get the
bit's a bit,
snappiness. You get no delays.
That bit's a bit hard to read. So it could be a 6 to my eyes, but I could be wrong at the same time. I guess the sun rises early in Novigrad.
Yes, so. Anyway, I like the look of it. I like the daylight look, especially with the ray tracing. It looked nice.
You'll notice it's already saying destination Skellige instead of the fact that you're trying to complete Novigrad. So it's already defaulting to the level you're closest to now. It's so annoying.
Yes. So was I meant to be walking along here somewhere?
Yes, keep going straight.
Keep going straight as we head up and around the coast?
Yes, just keep going that way.
Okay.
It should trigger.
I piss me trousers.
Don't piss your trousers, sir.
Trigger later, so don't worry about it.
Mail ship hasn't made port.
Maybe it'll trigger later, so don't worry about it. You've already gone past the spot.
Okay, cool. No worries. Ooh, there's some hostiles.
From family or seas.
Hostiles.
Either way, you'll wait.
That you probably
Down.
can't get you easily right now.
Underneath the
You literally
bridge.
got to go around those stairs and down under, I believe.
Good squalls have been passing us by.
Let's get him!
Or take a shortcut.
Yeah! Acrobatics! Man, humans are so much easier to fight than a lot of the monsters we have to deal with. Oh, there you go.
I just had a flashback to my Inky in Inquisition.
Yes?
Leaping down from Liliana's spy tower and landing on Solus's table, just to take that shortcut down the stairs. Why not?
Love a good shortcut.
And then it reminds me of that meme where you do the Inky does that, and Solus is just taking a sip of tea, sprays his tea everywhere, then looks after her, going, "What?"
That's awesome. I never did that. It sounds like a cool interaction.
Well,
Vito, you get some blurriness too.
It's a meme.
I gotcha.
So it doesn't actually happen. It's just a meme from people going, always landing on his table, and he's sometimes sitting there. He must get annoyed by it, and if he's drinking tea, he might just spit take if he's not expecting it.
Oh, you've piqued Delen's attention. You heard Solus. The whole reason Delen started joining and following in the first place is because I think Lyrium T, and it gives it away in the name, Lyrium loves Dragon Age, as does Delen, and Delen came along, I think, a couple of weeks into the Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough I did, and then has stuck around since then, and we are super glad that you're still here, Delen. And now there's the exciting baby Delen, who's now part of the audience too.
Well, Delen, I was just mentioning a meme that I've seen a fair while ago that was about your Inky jumping down from Liliana's tower onto Solus's table. And in the meme, when Inky does that, Solus does a spit take of his tea and says something like, "Why do you never use the stairs?" Or
the stairs are slow.
And yeah, it's very funny. In the meme. It's not quite the same when you're explaining it.
No, that's so good. Love me some memes. I can imagine. I'm very imaginative. Okay, so this is what we're doing now for some main story time. Novigrad dreaming.
Yeah.
Okay, find the dreamer in the old house. I do not remember what is going on here. Can I read the thingy? No spoilers? Sometimes there's spoilers in the main quest description, so Frosty vets that for us.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Alright. And what is that word? Oniromancers. One-iromancers? Oniromancer. Thank you. I was probably not going to guess that correctly. Oniromancers, or dreamers as they are more commonly called, possess the ability, their name implies, to divine the future or relive the past through dreams. Corrine was one of the best of her kind and had no trouble finding clients, even with the hostility to the occult that reigned in Novigrad at the time. Geralt hoped she would spare him a few moments and set off to find her in a house where she had gone to ply her trade. Alright, so seeking out a dreamer to try and find out if she can give us some info about Ciri, whether Ciri is here or was here. And Delenn, you've been lurking? No problems at all. Lurkers are always most welcome. I just appreciate that you're here in the first place. Alright, so down here, let's follow the bridge.
You can probably get rid of that green marker too, by the way.
That we can. There we go.
What will the morrow bring?
You can actually follow the GPS dotted line now too. And we'll just go on foot because in crowded areas...
The dotted line can send you on some weird and wacky...
Oh fuck, don't worry now.
Some scenic routes.
Just like a normal GPS. So, you know, it's true to life.
Yep. All good. Well, we're going on foot because Roach gets a little bit crowded through here.
Yeah, I tend to not care sometimes, depending on how far I've got to go, because you knock into people anyway.
That's alright. I kind of like being amongst the ambience, taking it in. I mean, we're very much about immersion and lore in this channel. And fine toit graphics. So although elements sometimes might be a little bit blurry in the live streams, the 4K recordings for YouTube should be nice and toit.
When it rains.
I've also noticed with the new update that my lighting issues have been fixed.
Oh, nice. I have not installed the latest patch yet. I will
have
have to check it out.
those issues anyway with Novigrad.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I'm not
Where are we
entirely
going?
sure what it was. In here. Keep going.
Ooh, cutscene. Hello, hello, hello.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Nice hat.
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Cool. Good saying. Yep, totally.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Okay.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Of course.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Gross. Giggling in the night would absolutely freak me out, I reckon. Well, I'd have two responses. I'd either be totally freaked out, or I would be curious and want to get in on whatever the joke is. But probably more freaked out, I guess.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher.
That's right.
You may enter, call at my whim.
Okay.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Yes. So I said, let's raise taxes. Let's go inside. Oh, there's a lot of cobwebs in here. I'm not in the right... Am I in the right place? I don't know. Can I loot the things? We're gonna
Before
loot
you
the things.
progress too far, double check your settings to make sure that the hair graphics is set just to Geralt.
It is still set to that, yes. We are good. Thank you for checking.
It's just very, at least for me, it takes me out of it if an NPC loads in without their hair.
Oh, absolutely.
That's blood. Don't spill it.
Don't go down that
Please.
trapdoor yet.
Okay. Witcher senses, loot all the glowy things.
Go away.
And yes, you can loot everything here with impunity.
Leave it.
Yep. Great.
Which is amazing. I love it. All the glowy things are mine.
What is going on here? That looks a bit like the kid in the swamp. Godling? What were they called?
Well, you're not wrong.
All right, let's see. Let's see. What
It
are you
does look
doing,
like
little
Johnny from the
creeper?
swamp.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Can she wake up? She cannot wake up. What are you doing, Godling? Oh, the cobwebs are flickering.
The door. The attic.
All right, up we go.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Once I loot the things. Oop, and put out the candle. Actually, no, I want the candle on. Lighting looks good.
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
There was definitely some creepy shit going on. I don't know which way is up. That way. So therefore, I want to quickly check out this door first.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Okay, that's still illuminated. As much as the Witcher senses are handy for looting stuff, it is a little bit unimmersive because you just get glowing shit all over the screen.
And the fact that it lingers annoys me a little bit. Like, you use the Witcher senses, and if you don't wait for it to go away, you'll see it in the cutscene as well.
Ah,
Stop. Or at least around the edges sometimes, it's really annoying to me. You learn to phase it out like you don't notice it anymore, but...
Weird, the next room's blocked.
Yeah. One of
it
the things I
now?
wish they'd fixed.
Get auto loot happening so I don't have to bother. Alright. It's blocked, is it? Let's see about that. Booyakasha. Force push for the win. Favorite power in pretty much any game. Ooh, drawing of a crib. What's going on here? On paper which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. That's creepy. Okay, take the doll out of the crib. Loot all the other things first. Lots of random beverages here that... Like there's cow's milk sitting in a jug amongst cobwebs. How long has that cow's milk been sitting here? That's fine. We're a Witcher. We're tough. Oh, cobwebs are flickering. That's not meant to happen. Just ignore that. Hey, creepy ass doll, rag doll.
There's a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
It's got some haunted house vibes. two of my most favorite haunted house moments in gaming ever to date have been one in the haunted house mission in Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, which is a bit old now, but that was pretty cool. The second one in the Asylum in Thief 3. Man, that was fucking brilliant. The atmosphere, the storytelling, the way it unfolds, amazing. One of my housemates at the time knew I was playing the game, saw that I'd got up to that bit. He's like, oh, you're coming up to this. You need to turn the lights off, put your headphones on, turn up the volume, and shut your bedroom door. So that's what I did. And it was awesome. Alright, here's the crib. It's an old game now, but geez.
For anyone
Yes?
that's interested about my sister's new little kitten, the family has decided on a name. They've named the little ginger boy Simba.
Ah, Simba.
Yes.
I've known a few cats to be called Simba, actually. It's a good name. It's a good cat name. I like it. One of my friends has a dog that's called Nala, which is also a cool pet name. And Bright loves that name too. Yes, I agree. Alright, placing the creepy doll in the creepy crib in the creepy house. Yeah. Find out why the door slammed shut. Because magic? There's something on the back of it. Can we read it? Examine.
On the back of it that wasn't there
Another
before.
masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle.
An oven?
I should find an oven.
Now you may head towards the trap door, sir.
Okay, drawing of a bread hearth. Heard that word before. So now we can check out the trapdoor. Okay.
I think it's well, probably logic dictates that it's an old-fashioned hearth where they'd have a loaf, an uncooked loaf of bread dough, and they'd hold it over it on a a big loaf, those things with a long handle, and then have a
shovel,
platform, a wooden platform shovel thing.
Yes.
And they'd stick it over the flame, and it would rise that way, I think.
Okay, all right.
I think I have a memory of that being a thing.
A thing,
from
right?
school, but
I
could be
don't.
wrong.
I don't know, but I'm happy to follow your. I'll believe your educational facts for now.
Education facts. This could just be my memory playing trickies on me.
Could be. Good enough. All right, picked up
I've
an
seen it
old
in a movie
dumpling.
That's lying.
Examine this weird old oven.
Oh crap! I meant to tell you to save. I hope you saved.
I did before I climbed down.
Oh, good.
I think. Oh, there we are. Hello, godling thing. Godling, is that the right word?
Did I scare you?
Yep.
Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not
Why?
her awake neither. I can do that, Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Little Sarah's being a little bit of a dick. Ugh. Midnight Simba is one of the top cat names for Ginger Cat. Yeah, makes sense. Fair enough.
Unsurprising.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
Witcher.
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
Yeah.
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is, make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
That's fair.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes. Yes. Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
Yes, we are.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
I'm sure there's going to be consequences to that somehow. There's consequences to every choice we make.
There's no real bad choices. I just prefer the other choice because, one, Novigrad's not safe.
Yes.
Two, she'll end up, she'll end up with Johnny if you kick her out of Novigrad.
Ah.
So I kind of like that, where she gets to spend time with someone that gets her completely. But as far as I can tell, nothing bad actually happens to her if she stays in Novigrad. They're just two sides of what can happen.
Gotcha. Oh. Trouser upgrade, we'll take it.
Oh my gosh. It gets worse.
What do you mean?
The armor fashion fails get worse.
Ah, well, what have we got here? Some boots. Oh, they're a very minor upgrade. We'll chuck them on. Ooh, they're not as pretty.
Oh, lordy. The eyes. The eyes.
Yeah.
They sort of match the armor a little bit better.
We are not dressing pretty anytime soon just yet. Was there anything else to look at? Oh, there is.
Yes.
Alright. So, Bright was saying too, the creepy godling reminds her of the Bioshock characters. Oh yeah, man, they are hella creepy. I still yet to play Bioshock 2 with Sparkle Source co-streaming with me.
I don't even think you finished Bioshock 1.
No, we did. Yeah, no, we did.
Were you in the middle of Bioshock 2 then when you stopped?
No, I hadn't started it yet. We finished it. Okay. We finished Bioshock 1. Yeah, I have finished all the games we have been streaming, which is kind of good because it makes me finish the games. Alright, let's save. Yes. But we will be doing Bioshock 2, which I have never played, and Bioshock Infinite, which I have played, and was mind blown by the story and its intricacies. Very good.
I've always heard lots of people say they don't like Infinite. My gosh, you're getting lots of that lighting glitch in here, aren't you?
Yeah, we are a bit. That's okay. We'll just pretend it's not there. Bioshock Infinite, I agree. I actually got a bit sick of the gameplay. The only reason when I was playing it by myself years ago, the only reason I kept playing is because I wanted to know what happened in the story. Fucking worth it. Absolutely worth it. One of the most interesting, clever pieces of writing ever. So we will experience this soon.
People don't like. Okay.
I'm assuming so. I got a bit over the gameplay, but the story, I'm so glad I pushed through to experience the story. It's one of the few games where I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? And then I had to like go and read a couple of articles to make sure I understood everything that had taken place in the last chapter. Very good. These are not the droids you were looking for. All right, Kareem Tilly, Dreamer, with a creepy godling around.
Oh, she's not creepy. She just doesn't know what humans like.
Who are you?
Chris Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
You're welcome.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs.
That's fair.
Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right.
Okay.
See you there.
She looks... my mind was thinking, she looks a lot like Lucy Lawless. Xena.
Really?
In the face, at least briefly.
No, I've never thought that.
That's fair. Alright, well, never mind. The hair is wrong, everything else is wrong, but just for a moment at one point in the face, that's where my brain went. But my brain is very random, so, you know, just...
I mean, Stranger Things, like, I've thought people look like Stranger Things and Lucy Lawless. I mean, Lucy Lawless is gorgeous. I love Lucy Lawless. She is amazing in so many ways.
Yeah, and in Parks and Rec, she's
I saw
awesome.
Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Alright, well, we're not going to rat out the little godling.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Didn't think so. He's rich enough, it doesn't matter.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Hearing that,
No.
I'm immediately put into mind of this old movie series called Hornblower that was based off...
Horatio Hornblower!
Yes.
The Sailor
The
Man.
amazing Ian... Gosh, what's his last name?
I don't know the actors, but I know Horatio Hornblower. I haven't watched it. I've seen snippets of it, because my mum watched it at one stage.
I've got all the movies because I love the series, mostly because my dad was a fan of that stuff.
there you go.
But yes, in one of the movies, someone gets put into the poorhouse because drinking problems,
I've had
and
enough.
they couldn't pay their bills.
Awful.
Oh, so they got to work it off, hey?
Yep.
Oh,
She
there
tried to
he
blame
is.
Horatio
Girls can't seem to
because, to
look
be fair, he was late a lot of the times because he was a poor sailor person that wasn't paid on time or very well at the time. But, you know, he did pay. Not his fault, it was her fault for drinking it all away.
Oh! Alright, how far are we traveling to the golden, not Golden. Speak correctly. The golden sturgeon. Yes, the golden fish in.
There's a black bladesmith right there if you want to repair gear, buy some stuff, sell some stuff.
Probably. Let's read this poster too. The gods have heard the land's cry. Its people's long wait is over. King Radovid will save the north. Well, King Radovid's a bit of a dick, but so is Emperor Emir of the
just the
Black Ones.
propaganda. Propaganda is what you real mate.
Oh yeah, propaganda. Well, that's always a fact of life, isn't it?
Something sharpened.
Raised by bats. Welcome. How are you doing? Let's.
What do you have on offer?
What do I want to do? We want to repair some stuff. Repair equipped, please. Yes. And let's just see if he's got any repair kits to purchase. How are we doing for coins? 848.
Don't buy those ones. Buy the... Oh, never mind.
I didn't.
Buy the weak one. The weak one. Yeah, that one. I mean, you can buy both, but you end up using the weaker ones more.
Okay. Sounds
I mean,
good.
check how many you've got, but it's hard to tell because you've got so many swords, mate.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done an inventory
idea
cleanup yet.
How you're going to sell them all? Because all of them run out of money.
Yes, I know. But there is many a vendor to travel around. Now, this is one of my jobs I need to do in between streams. I just haven't had the time yet, but it will be coming soon. Raised by bats, you've got some time off.
Marathon.
That's right, it will be. I'm jealous of your time off. I need some more time off. I need to get more organized for this playthrough as well. Which sets are best for stats overall? Yes, I am aware. We will be pursuing them. Frosty, our director, who is the other voice you can hear, She keeps reminding me that we need better gear, and she's is not wrong.
Gear.
And better.
You could have kept the Griffin gear set if you really wanted to by now.
Yes,
But
which
he refuses to go get it.
I don't refuse. I just haven't had the chance yet. We will do that soon because the Griffin school is probably the school I want to favour because I believe that is about magic signs, which is our build style. And welcome.
He refuses.
Out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Pay them or give them some coin for another drink or axie them.
They're sloth.
Oh, get hammered, boys. Party time.
Really? Okay.
I call loyalty to the guild. Thank you, Master. We'll knock one back in your honour.
Yeah, you will.
Talk about
See
a
what-
waste of coinage. Waste of coinage.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Something might happen.
You'll never
We'll
see
find it.
that crown again.
Oh, it's okay. That's okay. We'll be rich by the time we get through everything, kind of, but not really.
Only if you ever get around to selling your stuff.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry.
Not to mention win at Gwent games.
Oh, boxing. Shall we do another punching match first?
You can if you feel confident in being able to beat level 20s or close to level 20s, because the boxing quest in this
Okay, so not yet.
area is 23.
Cool. So maybe not yet.
If you've mastered the whole parry, so there's
I have a bit.
smack 'em hard. Then
Have
you
a
should be
bit.
fine for this
Let's try. Let's quick save and save scum and try.
one. Good luck.
What could happen? Master Claytop.
Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Shall we take
Absolutely, I will, with the blessing of Raised by Bats as well. Let's try it.
Shall we take bets to see if he gets his witchery face kicked in?
Maximize the bet.
I'll fight this Gregorio fella.
Let's see what happens. May regret this.
Attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George.
That's a weird name.
While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat.
From memory,
Really?
it's a reference to
Let
something.
us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
Oh, throw the fight.
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
There's lots of Easter eggs of, to pop culture
Right, yeah.
and stuff.
Yep,
in the
Cyberpunk's full of them too, yeah. Anyway, no, we're not going to cheat. We are going to just win and be awesome.
Yes, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that.
We'll see.
A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Let's find out. Oh. Not too bad, not too bad.
I forget that you don't strong attack, you quick attack.
I usually just quick attack, yes. Off! And welcome, Harrow. How you doing? And thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Oh, don't die, Geralt. Oh, hang on, not good. I got distracted.
Hello, raiders.
Fucking come on!
Come on, come on. Block it, yes. Heavy attack.
Smack him. Smack him.
Nice. Got him. That wasn't too bad.
I just get harder from here. This is the easiest one.
Tavern's new champion.
Right, is there more fights here?
Witcher called
No,
Geralt.
they're spread out.
Here is your prize.
Just like in Velen.
Archibald
But they're all in
O'Neill is
Novigrad,
another
though.
brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums.
Duly noted, sir.
Also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
Very good. These are other fights we shall do at another time. That's fine, that's fine. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you very much for coming along. Hope you've had a good stream session before. Were you also playing The Witcher? Or something else?
I don't think Shade has a shout-out thing set up.
I do not have shoutouts configured, no. I am not cool enough. I probably should do that. And then I can enable the moderators to do proper shoutouts. Apologies. Yeah, sorry, Vito, it ain't gonna work. I will enable it. I'm assuming it's just a stream elements thing. I need to figure it out.
White head like a miller's son.
Alright, so... Is it upstairs?
Yes, you got to go up,
you
up
make
the
a
stairs,
fight.
Oh, there's the stairs. Okay, cool. So we're gonna meet Corrine at the Golden Sturgeon. So we're in the Golden Sturgeon, the Golden Fish of some kind. Find the Dreamer up here. Vito.
Pike? Like another name for pike? I've forgotten.
Oh, sturgeon's a fish of some kind.
Yes,
No, you might be thinking of like a truncheon or something.
Maybe, but I just know pike's a fish as well. But
oh, okay, then sure.
for some reason,
I don't know fish.
I thought sturgeon might have been another name for pike, but I'm probably wrong there. I don't know fish as well as I could.
Fair enough. Harrow, you're in The Witcher in Novigrad also. Are you a veteran? Do you know things? Like, are you an experienced Witcher 3 player? This is my first playthrough of The Witcher 3. We have done the other games. I am somewhat studied up on the lore and the background. I've not read the books. I have watched shows. I have read articles. And we explore a lot of the story and the lore on this channel as we progress through lots of games. So hopefully that might be of some interest to some of you. We don't do spoilers though, so I haven't seen this game. A lot of our current viewers haven't seen this as well, so... but we are loving it. I am absolutely enjoying and totally enamored with a lot of the side quests here. It's super interesting. One of the best written games for side quests so far. It's awesome. And we have our director, Frosty, who makes sure I do things in the right order to get the most value out of doing all the things.
To make sure he does things in the right order, but Shade's
try.
gameplay style is very different to mine. So I've had to learn to loosen up on my sort of what I do normally.
It's fine. Harrow, so it's your first playthrough as well. Are you loving the experience? Because I certainly am. And Vito, you're lurking as you drive an American Truck Simulator. Ah, cool. You're not streaming at the moment, Vito? Shout out to Vito, who also streams Truck Simulator, Farm Simulator, and some other RPGs as well. And thank you for coming along, Harrow. I will learn how to set up shout-outs so we can shout out raiders. Let's go and meet Corrine. Oh, this is a very fancy room with lots of incense.
Have you seen this part, Harrow, or are we ahead of you?
Yeah, I hope we're not giving you spoilers, by the way. Otherwise, just block your eyes and ears if you don't want spoilers if you haven't seen this. Let's find out, Corrine.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay, answer from the heart, sure. All right, let's ask some questions first.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
Right.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams.
Oh.
At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Oh, are we going to maybe play as Ciri again? Let's find out.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
Okay.
Don't
Longest.
stress, you can ask all of these.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, let's make our way through.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time.
Nor did he know it was a child.
Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
Yes.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Oh, we're going to share all of the memories, don't you worry. It's just kind of weird how the lighting is not working in Geralt's hair at the moment, but let's just look past that. Just focus on at least just one half of his face that is correct. Yes, more memories.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Geralt's hair is metamorphosizing. All right, we trained her.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt.
Equal opportunity.
I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes!
Yes, I think so.
All the things.
I'm listening.
We want all the content, plus we want to make sure this dreaming seance-y thing is super successful.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter.
Ooh.
We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process.
Of course.
They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
I was going to say, proud moment, but
These
dangerous.
memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Sure do.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
And speaking of more to say, welcome, Sparkle Sauce. Hope you're able to stay awake a little bit longer.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal.
Which is in another realm, I believe.
She left us there.
Yep.
Where time passes
That
differently.
was the last time I saw her.
I really want to know what that crystal ball is made of. Like, it looks like it's made of water.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
So, Raised by Bats, these chapters that Geralt's referring to, in the books, they are so good, are they? They complete fire. I haven't read the books, but moments like that make me wish I kind of had, especially considering the TV show is not really doing the books justice anymore. Anyway, okay, Ciri's a child of the Elder Blood, true. They call her the Lady of Space and Time, also kind of true, because apparently she can travel between worlds, right? Between realms, between spheres. And well, Elder Blood.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes, we always want to say more.
Yeah, there's something else.
More things, all the things.
What TV show does though, Raised by Bats? They can do their best, but no TV show's ever going to do a book.
They could do a lot better. That's a big topic. They could be doing a lot better, to be honest.
But they're not going to. They want
some TV shows or movies do it well. Some do. However, I thought they did an okay job in season 1 because, again, I haven't read the books, so I'm relying on secondhand information and things that I've read. But people have said, like, with all the short stories, it's kind of a little bit disjointed and unfilmable to turn into it. And I thought they actually did an okay job in turning that into a coherent series. Especially it worked well for me because I didn't realize until nearly right way through the series that there was multiple timelines in play. I didn't realize that for quite a while through. And then when I did, it all clicked into place and it worked for me. The only thing I complain about is the Striga fight. Henry Cavill Geralt does not use Igni like he does in the Witcher 1 when we play it and fight it, but also in the memory replay, the cinematic from the Witcher 1 with the Striga fight, where he also uses Igni as well.
Is that in the books though? That's just a game, and I don't think
No.
following games.
No. So what you do in the game is only in the game, but when you play the game, you're curing or fighting the Striga for the second time, and there's the cinematic at the start of the game in particular that is a history thing that took place in the short stories or the books, and in that moment, also in the game, he's using Igni. It does everything else right, where he like locks himself in using magic into the tomb. He uses the silver chain. He uses the silver chain, but they just didn't do the Igni. Sorry.
You can fight her in the game though. You just most of the time when you don't want to kill Ada, you don't kill her.
Correct, but
you don't use Igni on her.
No, but in the cinematic he does, which is a memory from the first time that he fought her, which is what happens in the books, which is what happens in Series 1. Anyway, we're getting distracted. Yes, so Raised by Bats. Yeah, the Striga fight is in the books too. Yes, exactly. But outright admit the writers of the show didn't like the books is a big oof, yes. And now they're copping more and more scrutiny. Henry Cavill's left the show as a result. And a lot of people have sort of likened it to being fan fiction instead of loyal to the source material. And of course, the spin-off series, is it called Blood Origin? I haven't read it. Sorry, I haven't watched it. I'm unlikely to, because they had a complete clean slate there. All they had to do was stick to the lore, and they could have had a successful series. But they deviated from the lore and the source material and completely fucked it up.
Yeah, no, I've given it a hard pass as well.
Yeah, they could have really redeemed themselves there, but they changed the lore about how witches were created, and it's just nah. Epic fail. Anyway, moving on. Let's continue our interaction to reflect more upon the series, so that our dreamer here can hopefully get a good lock onto her.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places. And that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yes, always.
Yeah, there's something else.
You always have so much to say, even when Sparkle Sauce gets impatient.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. It really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make
Because he
yourself
cares.
and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Ooh.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was. But Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot.
Even though he a bit of a man-ho. Also,
They're quite fond of each other from what I understand.
Dandelion's awesome.
He is.
Alright, she's gonna knit and invoke dreams upon Geralt. Okay, do we get to play as Ciri? Oh, Dandelion! In his full getup. Fancy as ever. Is he meant to be talking?
No. This is all in, You
Okay.
can't hear what they're saying.
That's alright, because we just had a bug earlier where the audio wasn't working, so I wasn't sure if it was the same. Fancy Dandelion.
But yes, you can tell that they're having a sort of nod. Dandy and the swallow.
Yeah. Hey, la 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 la, can't hear you.
No, it's more like, protect my ears, protect my ears.
Oh, okay. There you go, boom. And... oh, there's the ball you were talking about.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The Rosemary and Thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
How fitting.
Ah, well, clever play on words, because they are also both names of herbs. But also, I think there's an actual British TV show called Rosemary and Thyme, where they solve some mysteries or crimes or something as well.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's called Rosemary and Thyme.
Okay, well, are they at least the names of the character? Anyway, whatever. Sparkle Sauce might know. She knows a lot of British shows. We'll have to Google that for later, perhaps.
Like there's Mystery She Wrote or something like that. That's
Oh, that's different again, I thought.
that's
I'll Google it in a minute. I'll Google it.
lady solving crimes.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Used to watch that when I was home from school. Sick. Murder She Wrote. And other
Never watched it.
daytime TV. Murder She Wrote had to be one of the better things that was on telly if I was home from school from sick, 'cause otherwise it was Days of Our Lives, and that was just painful.
Nope. That's a whole bunch
To
of
the
nope.
extreme.
Okay. Oh, yoink. We'll grab some
Oh,
of
there
those.
is. There's also a show called Rosemary and Thyme. Okay,
Hey, I was right, was I? There
I'll
you
have to do a
go.
Google myself later.
I don't know if it's any good. I just remember seeing it. Sword for Witches. No, we're not reading law books because I don't think they're interesting enough.
That reminds me.
Right, it was Rosemary's Time. It had the woman from Harry Potter. Which woman? McGonagall? Professor Umbridge? The Herb Lady? I don't remember her name. Ooh, why are we getting frame stuffers? We're on low frame rate in here.
Yes, I think you're in low frame rate for most of Novigrad because it's such a big bustling city.
There's more loot to be gained. There's some bad guys outside according to the minimap too. You alright, lady? Old woman?
Hey.
Yep, she seems fine enough. Yay. So, Sparkle Sauce. There's Murder, She Wrote, Vera Poirot from Agatha Christie, of which you're obsessed. Yes, I know you love Poirot and Agatha Christie. I have to admit, Murder on the Orient Express. Sparkle Sauce made me watch it once. The newer one, or one of the newer ones. That was very good. I liked it.
The only one I've seen of that is the Doctor Who episode.
Oh. No, there wasn't a Doctor Who episode.
It's with the 12th Doctor, so with Peter Capaldi.
Right. Have I gone down too many layers? I have.
Yes, you're at the very bottom of the inn now. Feel free to loot,
well.
though, while you're down here.
At least it's an interesting area. And there's so much random
There's a
crap.
guy there playing, almost lose a finger, because he's doing that thing where he's using a knife to stab it between his fingers.
I'm super impressed with his mad skills.
Oh, yes. Very mad skills.
Bright's phone's about to die.
Are a different breed of people.
They are ninjas. Innate ninjas. Alright, so we're going to a brothel now, right? Oh, there might be some nudie bits to see. And maybe our chum Dandelion.
Oh, you wish there'd be nudie bits to see, Shade. You wish.
Sometimes.
Good night, Bright. If
Okay.
you're dropping off because your phone's almost dead.
Bright, I think, can still see, but just can't chat if the phone dies and disconnects. Right, so we're going here. That's where we're headed. So we go straight along the shore. That'll work.
Prince.
Straight along the shore.
I love how you got a GPS ... thing and you're still
So what's
sort of
it gonna
planning
be?
your route visually.
Oh, yes, I forgot. There is a GPS we can use.
Not that you're using it right now.
No, I haven't been. Because we've been doing so many side quests for which the GPS often doesn't activate whilst we're navigating between points.
True, because it would tell you to go towards the
main story or the active quest, yeah. Whereas we're trying to find...
Read that banner.
Hard times we live in.
That one?
That's it. No, the other one. The one with...
Jerusalem time, the hottest spot in Novigrad. That looks pretty hot. No, which one, sorry? This one.
With just the space on it. It's the same...
Oh, I thought I read that one before. Triss Marigold, witch and harlot, is wanted for the practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded. Yeah, I think we saw one of those last episode as well.
Oh, okay, I forgot.
Oh, good. This fuel is laundry. We clean everything but your pockets. Drop your trousers off today, pick them up clean as new tomorrow. Very good. So Sparkle Sauce's brain is about to lose battery as well. You're sitting on about 5%. Emergency power mode. Running in circles.
Open your map for a second, by the way.
Save and map, yes.
Where is it? You see that blacksmith you've got right beside your character?
Yes.
Don't go in there until you're at least level 22, 20.
Okay.
It's a quest that will say it's level 24.
Cool.
But there's also...
I only do what you tell me to do anyway, so we should be safe.
Yeah, I'm talking about when you're off stream.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Blacksmith, give me!
Yeah,
Because
no,
I've done that a
stay
few
away.
times and gone, damn it, this is the quest, blacksmith.
There must
Gotcha.
be order.
Oh dear, Sparkle, that doesn't sound good.
Stuck on the loading page of Internet Explorer with 2% brain battery. That does not sound good.
I'd be in bed if my brain was doing that right now.
I have a hard time shutting my brain down a lot of the time.
So do I. I spend hours just lying in bed resting more than sleeping.
Sparkle Sauce, that's your brain, just the spinning wheel.
But yes, that's Insomnia 101. Ah, yes, the back door is locked. You have to go through the front door.
Insert some kind of joke here.
Welcome back, you stinking staggies.
Sultan!
Save, by the way. Save us if you haven't
I
already.
did, I saved around there.
Get!
Sultan! An angry Zoltan Chivi. Ah, friends. Oh!
I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Oh, what a legend. Love that guy. Zoltan. He was awesome in The Witcher 2. It was a bit meh in The Witcher 1, but so was Dandelion.
In the nick of time, as always.
I think most characters
Zoltan,
were meh in The
with your
Witcher
boot
1.
to
The
someone's
atmosphere and
ass,
story was
as
great.
always.
Yeah.
Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs.
Right. Fight him again?
All right. Time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Sure.
Pleasure.
Fist fights. Bring it on.
Leave it to me.
Oh, all right.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
You're down. You're down. Oh, no, you're not down. Oh, no, they are down. They're running away. Oh, timed it. Come on. One more. Let me do a... Fuck.
Told you this place was no good.
That's got it. I wanted to do a finishing move, or at least a combo to finish the fight. And I failed 3 times.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked. Cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all. But I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where is he?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Witcher senses.
I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
All right. Witcher senses time. Yep. Welcome, God of War Law. Hope you're doing well. And Sparkle Sauce. We need melatonin and pickled onion, Mercy Valley cheese. Not that the cheese has any medicinal benefits, but it's yummy. Okay.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar, your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Wow. That's very poetic and erotic. I do like a good cheese. Midnight, only medical benefit of the cheese is to induce nightmares. Really? Does it do that? I've never had that experience. I have plenty of vivid dreams all the time, though. I don't need cheese or anything else to help. But most of the time it's fun. Ooh, letter from a female admirer. The thrust of your hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hot. The whole world suddenly wow. The whole world suddenly set into a spinning in a world of... I cannot read tonight. Try again.
You want me to take over?
Man, failed. It's always when Sparkle Sauce is on. I read terribly when Sparkle Sauce is watching. Otherwise, I'm usually
I'll read
okay.
this one then, okay?
All right, you go. Go.
The thrust of your hypnotic gaze left my visage red and hot. The whole world suddenly set to spinning in a whirlwind of oblivion, and I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. The music, the singing, you. For that one brief moment, I felt as if I were the lute you so skillfully strummed and wanted nothing more than for you to put your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords. So this is what Fulton was reading earlier.
Yep, that's exactly what he was reading. That was a good one. Good letter.
so poetically.
Yeah, I like it. Well done. Yep. Well articulated. All right. What else is in here for us to loot before we find more clues?
Do that last.
All right. Duly noted.
Inspect the painting. It's hilarious.
Okay, sounds good. Yes, I've got a ways to go before becoming a good voice actor, Sparkle Sauce. Because I only have one voice. So inspect the painting.
Thanks, Sparkle. I realised that.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
Small nose, big sword, killing a wyvern. Well done. Good portrait there, Dandelion.
Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught a swine to yodel, and I... another time.
Taught someone to yodel. Okay. Didn't know yodeling existed in this game, but why not?
A swine to yodel and a
As in like a pig? Yep.
So...
The faculty of Oxenford University is honoured to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
It's a long name.
He's got that damn fool name.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I forgot he's got the world's second longest name.
Yeah, that's Dandy's real name.
Yep.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
True. Ooh. Letter from Omil Dirab. Dear Viscount, once more, I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our hearts, and the sweet notes with which you serenaded us so touched my wife's mother, the Baroness Duvlet, called in some circles a cold and heartless bitch, so he managed to warm her heart. That tears of tender emotion appeared in her eyes. From Bomil Durab. Okay, well done, Dandelion. You touched the heart of a an icy bitch, apparently.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Now, if my lore is correct, is that when he and Geralt were captured by Filavandrel, the leader of the elves? Is that right?
Teruviel as well.
And they first met Teruviel, yes, and that is where Toss a Coin to Your Witcher came along, at least in the TV show, right? Raise my bets, yes, are you impressed with my Witcher knowledge lore? Which is not fully fleshed out and fully consistent, but I do know some things. Right, so that is also, well, theoretically, where Geralt and Jaskier or Dandelion further became better friends.
Speaking of lore, have you managed to read the book She Who Knows?
Nope, I don't read books. I don't have time for books these days. I barely have enough time to do the preparation I need to be doing for these damn streams.
Three crones. That's got good lore in three crones if you've picked it up in the game.
Ah, right.
Tisk tisk.
Letter from Fran. Who the hell is Fran? When will you return to Sidoris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. Waiting to see you again literally pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I'll ask my mistress for a day off. Okay, and then you can rendezvous with some naughty times with Dandelion, is it? Am I dressing as Jaskier for the Medieval Fest? Ooh, that could be an option. We're still yet to determine if we can make it to the Medieval Fest with the very busy calendar we have and the work I need to do for our upcoming Outback trip, but we will endeavour to do so. Now I can do this book?
You sure can.
Okay, thank you. Permission granted. Let's grab the loot and read the book. What do we got?
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Oh? How so?
It's his planner.
What?
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad.
Yoink.
Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
No change. He always did that.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Sure.
Wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Oh, his OCD is kicking in. Is it, Zoltan? You can't... Doing a Monica Geller. Can't leave it messy.
If that was me, I would be so steamed that someone had ripped a page out of my notebook or journal. Just no.
Yeah, you shouldn't have left it here and disappeared like that.
It's just no. Don't go anywhere. Read the book because you want to talk to Zoltan after you've read the book.
Oh, okay. I was going to check upstairs. Where's our new book? Is it this one? Dandelion's Planner. Read. Rosa var Atter. Like a Atra, thank you. Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humour's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Okay, so that's where he went, I guess. Molly, though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf, villa next to the morgue.
So Gildorf is a street name in Novigrad.
Cool. Duly noted. Vespula, though timid in looks, no adventurer did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a big dipper? What the fuck is that? Far corners, laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. And Marabella, though her cries are divine, when behind closed doors, standing on stage, her squawks are drowned by snores. The bit's near Pauper's Square. So she's a bad singer? Is that what you're saying, Dandelion?
No comment. You'll find out later.
Oh, it sounds great. Ella Hall, a figure most rare, her natural jewel. Look deep... Sorry? Oh, her nature jewel. Yeah, no, start that one again. A figure most rare, her nature jewel. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Tailor's shop across from the tannery.
And
all right.
You should recognise Vespula's name.
That does sound familiar.
You read her notice on a brick wall. Her washery. She washes the pants and it'll be...
Ah, that was hers.
Clean by
yes.
tomorrow.
Yep, she's got the laundry. Yes, we read that like 5 minutes ago. and I'd already forgotten. Thank you, Frosty. All right, Zoltan.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
All of them. Can we ask about all of them?
Yep.
Awesome.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
That is actually, you know, a good trait of Dandelion and Zoltan, to be honest, but, you know, does not really care of their station, what they do. It is the person within. Very good. I like it.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Sparkle Sauce, you like Zoltan's mohawk? So do I. It's one of the good haircuts in this game. Plus, Zoltan's just awesome in general.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Right.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
All right, so a few things to unpack there. So firstly, Rosa, okay, good sword swinger, swashbuckler, mad skills.
Mm-hmm.
But did that first statement mean what I think it did? Like her Guahir? Does that mean what I think it means? That's what she nicknamed?
Is the name of a sword from Witcher 1. Pretty sure.
Okay, I thought, okay. So I thought that was cool.
Sword.
Right. Okay, so I was on the wrong track. My mind went to the gutter incorrectly. Apologies, but you know, we're talking about dandelion here, so I knew it's not my fault. Guahir, I thought it was, okay, I've heard someone pronounce it as Gualo, but yeah, Guahir sounds better, and we trust Zoltan's pronunciation over anything that I've read or heard elsewhere, so anyway. Cool. Cool, hello, happy vibe, and Pop-Tart Viking, welcome, my guy.
Hello.
All right, one more person to ask about.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
He prefers something real down to earth, hey? Fair enough. All right.
well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Let's go talk to some lasses. Are we going upstairs first? Can we go upstairs first and check some shit out?
If you want to loot, you sure can.
We always want to loot. Always the loot. All the time loot. Although it can get tedious though.
He says passing all the doors.
Yeah, I'll get them on the way back. You know what we need? We need a torch. Much better. Holy shit, this whole building is tanking our frame rate.
All of Novigrad is tanking your frame rate.
Oh, it wasn't too bad outside earlier. Might just depend on the time of day as well. Ooh. Next gen ray tracing still goes rough, even with all the optimization mods.
Yep. This is why mine's off.
But I like it, it looks so good. Oh, wow, just mash this loot button. Give me all the stuff. Alrighty. We go in this door. I already cannot remember. Yes, we did.
It was the first room here.
Yeah. Yep. I got distracted. Alright, through this door, then across the hall. Grab the loot and wash your balls. No, what? Sorry? What did you say?
I said you'll be so happy when you get auto mod.
Auto loot, yes, auto loot mod. It is installed, not configured. Every episode we've streamed, I've made a reference to it, and it is still not set up because I need to run a bash script which sets up some symlinks, but I want to make sure it works properly with some proper testing before I commit to leaving it enabled and playing through. So I have not finished that yet.
But yes, every
But it will
stream
happen.
so far has started with auto loot error.
Yeah, yes. It doth complain. Oh, we grabbed that already. Alright, cool. And not much... Oh, there were rooms down on the second floor, I guess. I was going to say, oh, and that's locked. Ooh.
So all this area gets
Juicy.
a huge renovation later in game. So.
Alright.
This
Let's
is
restore the tavern with all the brothely goodness. Harrow, your ray tracing is off, otherwise OBS bogs down. Well, I'm fortunate. I have a separate machine which does my capturing and stream sending. So on this game's machine, it's just got to render the things. And I have a mod which also streamlines some of the DLSS. As well. If someone's ported the updated DLSS DLL files from Cyberpunk into Witcher 3. And it tends to make things run a little bit faster, but... Oh, 30 frames, come on! We want more frameage. Give me the smooth sharpness.
As I said, all of Novigrad will tank your frame rate.
Well...
Joys of
That's
ray
fine.
tracing.
Yeah, it depends. I think it does depend on the time of day, because other times it does vary. I do have maximum Ultra Plus NPC density as well, because, you know, more people, more realistic. Sparkle Sauce, you missed Cyberpunk. Well, we will be doing a replay of Cyberpunk later this year, because the new expansion coming out, Phantom Liberty, which is meant to be pretty interesting. It's got... Idris Elba in it, which is going to be awesome. It has more Keanu Reeves as Johnny Silverhand, and they have made a bunch of improvements to the general game. I have a save ready to utilize, for which I've done most of the side quests without any of the, sorry, the side events, without the main stuff covered. So I'm hoping I can still use that. We'll find that out as we get closer. And it is coming, Sparkle Sauce.
That's my main concern, because they're overhauling the entire skill trees and all that stuff, so...
I'll find out when the time comes. And mods as well, because they're doing a few mods. No, so the side quests will still be there, Sparkle Sauce. It's just the grindy activities where you just show up, fight some stuff, move on. The side quests with the NPCs and the talkings and the interactions, most of those are preserved. I haven't done those. Only a couple I have, but only minor ones. So
you did some
full
serious
content will be there.
grinding then.
I did. Well, I hit level 50 street cred, and like level 30 or 40 as a character level. There is so much side grind content in that game that you can level up so much. Holy balls.
I'd get so bored just trying to grind random encounters and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I had fun because I was just sort of like missioning in, doing a bit of an action hero thing, and you know, it was alright. I did get a little bit bored, that's why I stopped, but I wanted to do that in preparation for a full replay with the upgraded gaming machine, with mods and everything. It will be coming.
Sounds like you're going to be overpowered for the beginning of the game.
Well, no, so I'll still start that, play through the start of the story, and then jump to the save game later. So you still have to do the start and play through. There's no way to turbocharge that. So the start of the game, I'll still be just as weak as everyone else.
Yeah. right. Yep.
And Vito, is that before or after the Mass Effect playthrough? Before, because I don't have plans for a Mass Effect replay yet, but maybe at some point.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
How rude!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
How about a knight in shitty armour?
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Oh, do we pay him off or fight him? We pay him off. They'll come back to collect more money in future. If we fight them, maybe they get killed donated, but might come back with a vengeance. New protection.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Oh, the King of Beggars. Or mine. Oh, we probably shouldn't dob in the King of Beggars, because that may not work out. Let's just say mine. Let's be bold.
Mine. Offered
Vito,
at a better rate.
We're doing it your way.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
All of you on fire. You're dead. And in half. Oh, brutal. Come on, dickhead. Down you go. Oh, one more. What are you doing? Putting your socks up? What was he doing? Down he goes. Elvin, welcome. Oh, you're protecting.
Blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
You're welcome, lady.
Thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Oh, that's right. This is the laundry person. Okay, cool.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself, or he'll burn me down.
Or we'll punch him in the face.
Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun, and we're stuck with a mess. Oh, well. I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments, too.
That they do. Welcome to Elvin at Heart. Do you remember this quest? Cool. It is. It's interesting so far. Kind of like it. Bit of reference to Dandelion and his exploits. And hanging out with Zoltan Chivi is always a bonus.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Nice. Feisty. Fair enough. Never mind that we've just walked straight through the clothesline with no effect. Just ignore that.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Maybe, but it is Dandelion, so there's always probably some reason. Maybe. Alvin, you reckon her voice doesn't fit? I think it does. It's working well enough for me.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Was that helpful?
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Oh, okay. This is why he keeps getting away with the shit that he does, because you always want him back. Either that or he's just got mad charming skills. Alright, let's loot the dead bandits, the racketeers. No more collection money for them, or protection money, sorry. Really doesn't look like there's anything else to loot and grab whilst we're here. Oh, that's locked. Old sheepskin. Yeah, I'm sure that's very handy loot. Oh, lots of things in the shelves. Kind of like these paintings they've got everywhere. Oh, we looted a doll. That's risky business. Alright, let's go to the next person. Talk to Elihal. Elihal? Not sure how to pronounce that. How far are we going? Do we need Roach? We do not. Let's do a main save, though. We haven't saved in a little bit. Elihal is nearby. Thank you, Raised by Bats.
But you've fairness in your eyes.
Climb up the ledge. There we go. Ah! Off-road, cross-country.
My, aren't you a tower?
Not the most direct way in here, but anyway. This house.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
That reptile gaze of yours don't scare me.
Oof. People still being rude to Geralt. Alright, my guy. Who are you?
Dandelions. Looking for Elihal.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
So did I.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Oh, so there's another woman? For a second I thought maybe Dandelion was bi. But no, there is a woman. Okay.
Any better?
Ah, wow. Okay.
So
Nope.
you're...
Yep.
Elihal.
There we go.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
This is hilarious. Continue.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me.
Right.
Told him that as well.
Okay.
Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Ah, well, that is nice. Damn it, I thought there was going to be some, a new character reveal of Dandelion being bi or pansexual or something. Not that it really matters, just would have been an interesting tidbit. Anyway, very good. Let's ask some more things. Like this.
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do I dress up?
As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
Boring? No.
I managed to stay interested.
He does raise some good points, though. Fair enough. Okay.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
It's just an excuse to hang out, maybe.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
Yeah.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Oh, shit.
As he perished, ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Wow. So Kalkstein, or Kalkstein being someone from The Witcher 1 that we dealt with quite a bit, he was a very unique-looking individual, but also very key and pivotal to the whole main story plot. Sucks that he... Was he actually? He probably was. Sounds like he genuinely was burned at the stake, which is awful, but at least he got to have one last word. And it's only now that I've noticed that this guy, Elias, has elven-pointed ears. It took me half this conversation to realize that this is an elf too. All right. Well, the entire conversation. I'm a bit slow. Never mind.
Thanks for your help.
Zoltan did say that, you know.
Nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Yes, Kalkstein. I used to I think it was pronounced Kalkstein with my accent. And then you hear the character say Kalkstein. I'm like, okay, cool, that's how it is. But I'm just really shit and bad with names. My bad.
And he paid us so well in Witcher 1. I mean, he gave us like 2,000 or so orens.
Many dollars for all the stuff we collected for him. Yes, he did. Anyway, off we go.
Best contract giver in the entire game. And then he also gave more because he had a fair few contracts in the last chapter too.
That's true, he did.
And he'd get his name wrong. Poor bugger.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad with names all the time. Constantly. And I forget. I forget the names. I'm bad with nouns in general. Okay, next person. Marabella. Let's go. Let's try and do a little trot through. If it's a little bit faster, we can do it without crashing the game. Behave, Witcher. You behave, Guardman. Racist Guardman. Shut up. That guy is sleeping at his post.
You're a bigger rat picker than me.
Excuse me.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. Excuse us. We must continue. Find Marabella. Find more dandelion clues. This is kind of fun. I know there's a lot of dialogue, but I enjoy all of the dialogue in this game so far. I'm never bored, even when there's lots of conversations. In some games, you get a little bit over it. Like even in Mass Effect, sometimes I'm like, all right, that's enough dialogue for now. I'm not feeling that in The Witcher 3 yet.
Oxford bread, please. No, say, not like that. I'm dying. Draw it out.
Oh, this is...
Mind the guards.
Let's carefully try and not knock over people. There we go. Take it easy, Roach. We're here. Let's do another main save. Let's jump in. Talk to our next person of interest. Ooh, hello. Does she look after orphans, perhaps? Or a teacher?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
There she is.
She. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Okay, it's a school. Alright, fair enough.
I'll wait.
It won't take long.
Very good.
It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd you get bit?
It hurt him
My
much.
uncle's
When
in the
he's
sky.
Pretty sure she said wait outside.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch
But
hunter
there's
tell a man,
people to...
you rat, and then he killed him.
You can hear this stuff
That's enough.
outside.
We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
We're done for the day. Enough chitter-chatter.
And he goes outside after it's all done.
Yep. Well, I wanted to hear the things.
Alright, look at the names of these children and tell me you recognise some of them.
Pupil. Yes, I definitely reckon. Pupil. Pupil. Pupil.
Excuse
Oh,
me.
come on. You got to find the ones that I'm talking about. The ones that actually have names.
Ainara.
What's a stranger doing here?
Oh, come on. It wasn't that long ago.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognise the names, but I assume these are the kids, the orphans that we saved from the foresty area earlier in the game, right? With the crones.
You'll find a few more kids.
Yep.
The only thing I don't like about this is the fact that they don't recognise you.
Oh yeah, they don't react after we effectively enabled them to live.
They talk about you like you're some stranger that they've never met before, and it's just like,
Minor details.
Why? Or you just didn't get programmed to recall that you've met us.
Yeah, probably that. Bats, the names are in the ledger. And by ledger, do you mean our character thing?
No, inside there's a ledger you can pick up and it'll say new people.
Gotcha.
But you'll also see their names over there. Look, you can see some names in here. That's
There's
the school
Marabella.
teacher, but there's a kid right there that's got a name, Yagna.
Yagna. Yep.
So she's one of the kids as well.
Must be coming home from war.
Gotcha.
It's just sad that they don't recognise you. So
well.
I sort of try and play it that their memory got wiped by the spirit that saved them.
It's your headcanon, eh? Well, they did go through a bunch.
And I'm guessing, getting saved by a nightmare-like horse, Black Beauty, is fairly traumatizing. So, kindness wiped their memory. They got a clean slate.
Could well be. Bring your children to Marabella's School for Tots, where they will learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all. Your generosity is what keeps us going. Oh, free education for kids. That's very noble. It's difficult to maintain as a business, but well done.
Well,
the Agnes left.
I think she does this more out of the kindness of her heart.
Well, that's good. Meanwhile, we're just looting the shit out of everything, as we always do, in every building we go into. Diary of a Fire Swallower. Very good. Alright, do we read this papery ledgery thingy here?
Yeah, that's just the ledger.
Ballads. And... new admissions. So, yes. Ainara, Mikula, Travik, Yagna, and Jenny. All most likely of Temerian origin. They were left on the shelter's doorstep during the night and were asleep when found. They have not been able to determine how they came to Novigrad. Well, your little headcanon is plausible there, Frosty. They don't know how they got here. It's possible that they also therefore don't remember dealing with Geralt or any potential little traumas before arriving.
I just think it would be nice if they did sort of go...
well, considering the amount of detail they have put in the game, I won't give them too much of a hard time, but...
Of course
I understand. I understand.
Of course not.
Alright, Marabella, what is your... Sorry, Marabella, what is your deal?
Now
Thank you, Bats.
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
Oh, didn't like
his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Oh.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! The snaky whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
That almost sounded erotic, but that's just because my mind always goes to the gutter. Poetry really isn't my thing anyway, but anyway, well done. Very, very good lady. I'm sure that's a good piece.
Yeah, but remember...
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No.
Don't call it that.
I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life.
It's true, he's not a bad guy.
He came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Yes, Dandelion is actually a good guy.
He is. But you also remember... Zoltan said that she called him a stallion and brought out a horse and bridle. So erotic leanings in hearing her say that is not out there.
Yep. It's not off the table. It's on the cards. Gotcha. Yep. Could well be bit of horseplay, etc. Fair enough. Very good. We don't kink shame. We embrace
role play.
All of it. Yes. Very good.
Not into, so he
and Midnight Tabby's mind went to the gutter as well. So thank you. High five.
Yeah, mine too.
Everyone's did. Good, we're all on the same page. We're all in the gutter, accepting of all kinks and interests. Excellent.
Thanks for your help.
This is a safe place.
Hell, as long as it's not harming real horses, I don't care.
Well, that's true. That's true. As long as there is no harm to be had. Okay, talk to Molly. Whoop, excuse me.
Personally, I would go to Roosevelt Atra first.
Okay.
Just because Molly will take you out of the city.
Gotcha. So, how do I... There we go. Go find Rosa first. Last time Frosty said to do something in particular order, it paid off. So, that's what we're doing.
I believe it's press V to swap in between objectives. Yeah.
You are correct. And it's V when it pops up with a new quest. So, that's why I didn't think to push that. Alright, cool. Multi-purpose V. Raising.
It's also V to open a new book.
Also true.
I was here last and you also told me to come next.
Whosoever contributes coins all the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
No.
Yeah, their armor does look pretty cool. Sorry, lady. Sorry.
Sounds like
Locked.
You got to talk to the guards, sir.
Oh, yep, went straight past him. Look how shit outfit.
This is a noble's villa. How dare you try to just waltz right in?
Oh, I see. Well, we did learn that she is quite the sword swashbuckler, the sword play expert. We can play that angle.
Rosavar Atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Nailed it. First shot. Well done, Geralt. In we are.
What I love about this is that you can bypass this completely and go in the back way.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy
in
when
case you
she
get it wrong.
grips a sword.
Okay. This is a big fancy house.
Grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
All right, yoink.
Follow me.
Following. Can I loot other things, or are you going to get upset? Yoink. I need to find the book merchant, because I've got lots of books to sell to him now, too.
You can loot the entire place, and I will tell you where he is. There's also a very small side quest. that you can do. That's very, very cool.
Oh, well, we'll definitely do that in future. Keep following the guard. All right, here we go.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
All right, cocky.
Careful, she can mess your shit up if you're
I'm
not
assuming she probably can. Let's see. Don't
Oh,
take this for granted. Oh, we're back down to a plain old shirt. Very good. Makes sense. He still looks dashing in just a plain shirt, doesn't he?
Yeah! That was a
Yay.
weird glitch.
Never fight a witcher.
Way to keep
We're
it
getting
covered, Gary.
That's it. Counter. I love counter-attacking. When I actually push the buttons at the right time and pull it off.
There's a trophy for countering 10 times in a row, like parry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So if you, oh well, too late.
Got her.
Well,
but yes, if you parry someone
You're
10 times in a
much better
row,
than the
you'll get a
last one.
trophy.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
It was obvious how we got in. We told everyone we were your instructor. That's how we got in. All right. Guys, let me in.
Guards aren't up to muster. Let me right in. Just had to tell them I was here to teach you swordplay.
I told Father they're a band of imbeciles. But if you're not the instructor, then who exactly are you? Have you come to rob? Kill? Speak!
Neither. So what do you say we stay calm?
Relax.
She's kind of got a point,
Before
though.
I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hope to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
All right.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Yep, that's on brand.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
Okay.
Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
All right, fine. She is pretty tough. She's got a big health bar. Stop.
Come on, come closer.
Drat it! You're quick!
Sure are.
Bother with two swords when you can barely handle one.
Lassie, you're getting thrashed.
Yeah, you're getting slapped. Though I was getting a few frame pauses for a second. Hopefully that stopped.
Yes, it looks like it.
Stop flaunting and fight!
Need some more counter moves. Every time we counter, it's the same animation from Geralt. It's very smooth, though.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sure.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You
Ooh.
asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Twins? Twins?
Identical twins.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion.
Oh, that's good.
Burn with passion?
Noble.
For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Okay, very
I
good.
remember that name.
Okay, I've already forgotten it though.
Margrave Henkel.
Margrave Henkel. Probably still going to forget it. But what I did notice is the twin here referenced Geralt's name. He has not told either of them his name. Is that just an oversight in the writing?
There's so many ballads that she's probably put two and two together with his appearance, maybe?
I reckon it's just an oversight, but that's fine. That's fine.
Could be true. Could be
Bet
true.
sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Yep. Okay, fair. Yep.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Ah, that will lure them in for sure.
Changing subjects. Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be
such
red
a
when I
Loki-like
scratch your eyes
character.
out.
Oh, sisters, relax.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Oh, maybe we will.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Yes, of course.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Alright, so we're going to be here in one day to see what happens next in that little offshoot.
So, yes, you met their dad in Visima. You talked to him over the map. And he told you what it was like in Velen and Novigrad and Skellige.
Okay, yep.
So, yes, he is the Varatra.
Gotcha.
That Yen directed you to.
Gotcha.
Alright, did you want to go to the book merchant now or just finish this quest off?
No, we'll do Book Merchant another night because I feel we're going to run out of time. Kind of want to finish this quest off and maybe revisit our swordstress here.
No worries, off to where Molly is.
So do Molly first and then come back, yes? Butler.
Yes. Well, yes.
Any point in looting stuff now? I can always come back and loot stuff, I guess. Let's go.
No, stop your looting. But
Time's a wasting.
can't believe it's 10 o'clock already.
I know, time flies when you're having fun with interesting quests and stories. Oops, sorry. Walked straight into some person. That's what happens when it's
the other way. If you don't get that right, you can go in through that grate there in the floor.
Then the flames flared up.
See just there?
Yeah.
It's a sewer entrance.
Gotcha.
And eventually, you will stumble across a dead body that has a poem on it.
Right.
It's another suitor wooing one of the twins, which could very well be the trickster sister having a fun again.
Right, but someone paid the price this time.
As you come in through the garden, you meet the twin in black first, rather than get explored straight to Rosa.
Gotcha. Interesting. It's there's so many details like this, right, that you can easily miss or underappreciate. Now, I'm just going to save and restart the game because we're getting little lag spikes every now and again. Sometimes we need to just flush it, so give me a moment. Oh, wow, we exited very quickly.
Oh, and that's right, it's taking it off Discord as well.
Oh, yes. The intensity of the city is definitely pushing the limits.
Mm.
Okay, I'll give you your feed back again.
I swear, can you not lick me? Please.
Chris could
Crazy.
not help Geralt, yet she did direct him to Corrine Tilly, an Oniromancer.
She loves licking my dressing
The
gown.
lost and the missing. Guided by Corrine Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
The Godling's there too. Sarah the Godling. So, so the narrator is Dandelion. But, like, that sounds nothing like...
It's apparently an aged Dandelion, but I think
Who changed accents? I mean, a Dandelion has an American accent. That's a British accent.
But apparently in other... I forgot, maybe it's in all of them, but at least in the Polish one, it's the same actor that plays Dandelion, so I don't know why in the English they've changed the actor.
That's a fail.
They should have just kept Dandy.
At least in...
actually Dandy.
That's weird. That's not well done. Okay, there's our first criticism of this game, I guess. Because in Witcher 2, Dandelion narrates a lot of it. Yeah, and that works flawlessly. Perfect.
Yeah.
So far, this, not so much.
And here, he's narrating the journal as well. So I don't know why they have made it so that in the English version, at least,
it's completely different. Different voice, different accents. That's shit.
Yeah,
it's
so
All
weird
right.
because it makes it hard to even believe that it's just an older Dandy because it's, as you say, completely different.
All right, so we've got Lavalettes. So we dealt with the Lavalettes at the start of Witcher 2 when there was the quarrel between King Foltest and the Baroness.
And your reception will be very different if you killed the son.
Which we did not. We spared him. So let's see how this goes. And we helped him escape and... Well, no, he didn't escape. He brought down the castle.
He escaped.
Shouldn't interest you.
You met him later in
Don't mingle with
Lochmoyne.
just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here.
Hang on.
So he's very much alive.
It's all right. Sorry, I just realized I hadn't unpaused the recording, so I'm just going to relaunch again. My YouTube recording is missing.
But no, he's very much alive. You met him in Lochmoyne in the last chapter.
Oh, why are we not in proper... Oh, you stupid game. Why you do this?
Hold on, stop restarting me!
Yeah. Display VSync on borderless window, but we have a border. It's because...
Of your widescreen mod, probably.
No, there's no widescreen mod. This is all natural. It's because I alt-tabbed too quickly. I'm assuming. It's all right.
It's just
Third
weird 'cause-
restart, get it going again.
It's just weird because none of my cutscenes have that border that yours has.
Oh,
So I thought that was your white.
there's an option. No, yeah, there's an option. Well, I am on ultra widescreen, but it's actually native within the game. And the game had an option in the menu as well to enable widescreen cutscenes. And it gives you a warning saying that, hey, just so you know, you might see extra bits on the side because it wasn't designed for it. I'm like, nah, it's fine. Enable it. Okay, loading back in for the third time.
My stream's
Yet
not
she did
on.
direct him to Kareem Tilly,
hang on.
an oneiromancer and an expert at finding the lost and the missing. Guided by Kareem Tilly, the Witcher had a dream. In it, Ciri and I, the bard Dandelion, were reunited. Geralt now knew that to find Ciri, he would first need to find his dear old friend.
Yes, no, I really don't like how Dandelion's accent changes between his real character and the narratory version. That's a fail, in my opinion.
I just believe
Yeah,
it's not
that's-
Dandelion. I just think
that's
it's just a
awful.
weird narrator that they've plucked out of thin air.
It's awful. Okay, so the Lavalette guy, he didn't die, he did escape. I don't remember talking to him in Lochmarine.
He was.
I don't even remember his name.
Oh.
Anyway, that's fine. We made friends, or we did the noble route with him anyway.
I think it was Arian Lavalette. Yeah, Arian.
Yes, that sounds familiar. Arian.
If you don't kill him in the prologue, he survives. He escapes because he knows that castle. Because he.
Verisek's on it. Yes. Arian, something like that. Yes, thank you.
That's Lavalette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
We shall see about that.
Surprised the guards don't recognize him.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Sophistication. Bring it on.
Ooh.
Well,
this could be
if
your first
Molly will be
race.
there.
On our way, then.
Oh, we did a race as Ciri.
Yeah,
and on date night. And on date night as Geralt. With
yeah, but this would be your first race where you get a reward at the end that's not a naked lady or just a horse you'll never get to ride again.
Oh, then what's the point? No, that's fine.
Decent saddle, sir.
Sounds good. Yes, no, we do want the horsey upgrades, absolutely. All right, let's see what happens here then. Yeah, Arian Lavalette. Now that sounds familiar, yeah. Verisek, fun fact, even though you never experienced it yourself, but Arian gets killed in Witcher 2, she won't talk to you at all. And you have to ride alone. Ah.
No, you'll ride with Vahuris.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
Yep.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
That sass did not hit home.
Yeah.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. and the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Okay, so do we choose the horse, do we?
You do, but it doesn't really matter. You can win either way.
Okay, I was going to say, does one have more stamina, the feisty one have more speed, and the other one just be an all-rounder, perhaps?
Is Molly a horse?
Yes, but you can win with either horse.
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
So, fun fact, if you'd killed Arian, you would find out that Molly had actually wed a minor, I've forgotten who, but it's like a minor note from, I think, the Vagelbuds.
Right.
So she's no longer her maidservant.
Oh,
Instead,
okay.
she's moved up a little bit in the world.
Oh.
But she's
So-
still here. It's just a different interaction. She's a bit more hoity-toity.
Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, well, no advancements for Molly because, yeah, Arian Lavallette's still alive in our playthrough. In our world state, in our universe. Okay.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men.
That's
Must
fair.
say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Right. Radio.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Okay. Well, you said it doesn't matter, right?
If you want to be cheeky, you can do Nemrod just because it's the Nilfgaardian horse. But otherwise, I tend to choose Cantarella just because I like the name. But again, it doesn't matter.
I like being cheeky and stirring up Nilfgaardians. Sounds good to me.
The black's your favorite? Let's see what a Nilfgaardian stallion's made of.
I'll not race. However, I will wager on a winner. The grey mare's my choice.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
I see no point either. Let's do it.
Fun fact, if you choose a different horse, she will bet on Nemrod.
Ah.
Riders ready!
Game saved.
Don't forget,
2,
you need to double
one.
click shift.
You need to what?
Double click shift and
Yeah,
stay
yeah.
on the road.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, we gotta...
No, the fence, the road!
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Gotta introduce... I gotta keep looking at the I have to look so far away. Have you seen how wide my screen is to see the mini-map? Because you get no in-world markers. All right. Yeah, I know. Let's just keep... There we go. I was able to block the sorceress. Oh. Alright, off we go. I was able to block the sorceress on date night by slowing down and just getting in the way.
The rush of air.
Yes, but he's a better rider than the sorceress.
Yeah, I see that.
What are you doing?
Hang on, just trying to...
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made
Oh my
of.
gosh.
That's it, block him. Yes,
You're trying
alright.
to lose, I swear.
No, we got this. We've blocked him back. We recharged on stamina.
Levels are rising.
There we go. Is that the race done?
That's
Okay.
the race done. It's one.
All right.
Thrill.
Very good.
Beautiful victory.
Very thrilling, yes.
One for whom every horse is a roach. You carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
Ah, thank you, sir. Yes.
That is yours.
Yoink.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The
Yes.
portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Ah, of course, yes, as I stand here.
I don't
Washed your hair
get
lately?
why she calls her portly.
Yeah,
She's
doesn't look...
not portly.
She just looks...
If you go to your map for a second,
She looks the same as everyone else, yes.
if you go past the big estate, down that road, to that cluster of buildings,
Here, yes.
there will be a small quest there if you want to do that before you go home. Go back to Novigrad, I mean. But if you leave it for another time.
Yeah, we'll leave that for another time. I'm hoping we can
place a marker there to remember. No, just a more permanent marker. So right-click and hold.
Oh, right-click and hold. You can do a permanent marker.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
As I said, if you come across a red-skulled enemy, you mark it with a red skull so you remember where it is and come back later.
Very good. All right. I did not know you could do that. I've learned something new already. So I was hoping we could finish this quest and maybe go back and rendezvous with the...
So this shouldn't take very long. Just
cool.
You talk to Molly and you get ridden back.
Sounds good.
Well,
Phrasing.
Phrasing indeed.
All right, Molly. Hello.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Did, yes.
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Rescued? Oh.
This could also be why the sisters knew him, because he's probably been waxing lyrical.
Talking so much shit.
Geralt of Rivia. Yeah.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Yes, I can.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Does he have a sister? Are we really going to shatter her world if we say he doesn't have a sister?
Say it, it's funny.
Truth's got to come out, Dandelion.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they're different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
These packages. Any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Yeah.
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem for her. To my dearest Calinetta. Or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Any
Be
chance
so
you
naive.
remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Oh, sweetheart.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Poor lass.
This poor girl.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request.
Of course.
Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Oh, Dandelion, you dick. Poor girl.
It's funny, but honestly, she's so naive that
Yeah.
I'm just like... I know he's not doing it to be cruel, he's just doing it because he knows that that's what she wants. What she wants to hear.
Yeah.
But it's
He is-
just like, dude,
Yeah, he's playing her a bit. Ugh.
find a less naive, less innocent Mark that's not going to believe every word out of your mouth, you little playboy.
Yeah. Yep.
To the point where he's not even sus when he says that he doesn't have a sister.
Yeah, that's true. Oh well. Hopefully she doesn't get heartbroken. Verisek, so you played the game 5 times and you didn't know about leaving the permanent marker either. But you used a mod for all of your marks on the map. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that works too.
Right, now you can talk to the Viscount, not the Viscount, the Baroness and the Nilfgaardian again, and you'll get fast travel back to. You got to go around the back and upstairs from the back. You're not going to be able to jump.
Oh, come on, Geralt. Get your shit together.
This white boy can't jump.
Yeah, or jump down, or fall, or be graceful. Yes.
Exactly.
Okay, let's go.
Horus, that's his name. I was having a mind blank.
Shall we return together?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's team up.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Yes, indeed. Quite. A few hours later, back in Novigrad.
And dawn is breaking once again.
Yes, it is. I didn't pay attention to the time when we dealt with the swordplay noble girl.
Well, it was not fun.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
See you later. Ah, it was very dignified. Can we talk to Morvan anymore? We can.
Geralt, what can I do for you?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You know a lot.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor. And knows the opposition. Knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cirilla, it's the best the Emperor can do. But, as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
Really? So there's pressures that the people are pushing that they want Emir to step down. And so he's saying that he wants Ciri, Princess Cirilla, to take his place. That way he still has some control. And then he wants to step in and be effectively paired up with her to be married as her emperor alongside.
Or at least that's what he believes as a Nilfgaardian, or what he believes his father will ensure. That's the vibe I get as well, that he believes that he will be paired with Cirilla.
Yes, whether it's true or not, that's what he's been led to believe. Anyway, yeah, all right.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past it, because he is very important.
Right.
In Nilfgaard and to the Emperor, so it would not surprise me if he tried to pair him up with Cirilla.
I serve the eternal fire.
But whether Cirilla would go for it or not is another matter.
Washed your hair lately?
Gotcha. Yeah, well, I doubt she would.
She's a headstrong girl. She's just.
Well, Pavetta also wouldn't stand for it when she was meant to be paired up. Oh, we got it. What do you got here?
You can just run past those people, you know. You're gonna keep spawning.
Can we though?
Eventually you get tired of fighting them. I promise. You'll have other things to do.
It's alright, we can make quick work of him. There you go. Look, he's ham sandwich.
He's ham singer.
I got pissed like a racehorse.
Yes. Yoink. Alright, let's continue towards Zoltan, our chum.
Spare me a crown.
But no, it's nice to know I'm not the only one that sort of got that vibe from the way he said that sentence. Because I always wondered if it was just me.
There must be order.
About Ciri, about his future
intentions with the marriage.
Willows.
Yeah.
Is it just me that's getting that vibe, or what?
Yeah, no, I agree. Alright, let's do a main save.
At this rate, you're not going to get time to meet up with Madame Rosa Vatra.
Yep, that looks like it. We'll just have to come back in next episode and check it out. Once we talk to Zoltan, let's finish up this quest line.
Hello, Allie.
Uneven drunker water. Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savory crackers.
Crackers. Crackers, Zoltan.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Owls don't talk, you dickhead.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
We're always searching for someone in this game. Searching for Yennefer, searching for Ciri, now searching for Dandelion. You first, Zoltan.
Tell me
it's not
what
bad
you've
as
got
Gwen.
first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I'd not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines of dubious worth.
I want to hear them, obviously.
I'm all ears.
Yeah.
I know how he wooed a lass studying natural history. Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenfurt-Novigrad Road, which is just now being repaired. Made her stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. Tried to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Maybe.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who the hell's that?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Oh.
You always... This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
We'll see. I don't love poetry. Alright, so we have our next main story quest. We have completed the Dandelion investigation. Oh, this place is already starting to look cleaned up and better, yes? From Zoltan's handiwork?
Zoltan did a very good job in a short amount of time.
Yeah, nice work, my guy. Okay, cool. Alright, well, that will bring us to the end of this evening's session, though. So Zoltan is talking to an owl, trying to get it to talk like a parrot. Good luck. We are now having tickets to go and see this performer lady at the Kingfisher Inn after sundown, which it's going to be, I guess, later in the evening because it's only morning time now. But before we do that, in our next episode, we'll go and meet up with the swordplay noble girl, Rosa, I guess. We'll see what happens there. Maybe something interesting. I don't know. That sounds like a plan, yes? I think that's a good plan. So next stream is not tomorrow night, but the night after. As per my normal pattern, check out my Twitch schedule to see what that is in your local time zone. You can also... Whoop. Spilling shit. You can also check out our Discord, for which we have a notice board where I give updates as to what is happening, because I do have very busy weeks at the moment, so my schedule's not quite as routine as I would like. So stay tuned on there. There's lots of awesome chatter and channels on there. Also, big shout out, thank you to our Patreon sponsors as well, some of whom have joined us tonight, including the legendary Big Vito. Thank you for coming along, my guy. Really appreciate you hanging out. As well as Delan, and of course, our director, Frosty. We would be absolutely lost without you. Thank you, Frosty. You make this playthrough a lot more relaxing on me. even though I'm sure it frustrates you from time to time when I'm not quite doing things as well as you'd like. But at least you don't have to bang your head against the keyboard anymore, because you get the live feed with the voice chat now, so that's good too, right?
It's much improved.
Cool. Yes, very good. All right, let's try and find someone to raid on Twitch. Maybe someone from our stream team. Let's see who's available. And that'll do us for this evening. Thank you all for coming along. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. In the background has been Frosty. And we'll see you again in 2 nights' time. And let's see where this story goes from there.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
We'll find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.